it helps, I can come inside. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation into your dwelling. Now let's see. Quite a cozy abode. And you say you live here? With whom? Just yourself. Ah, interesting. You know, I do these annual tours to see how my people are getting on. After the Great Siege, I did worry you humans wouldn't take too kindly to me becoming your new ruler. But it seems everybody is doing just fine. I think staying out of the limelight helps. It may be beneficial on my part to have you humans slowly forget who rules you. Let's see. Oh, now this is just delightful. We have this little nook here. Oh, do excuse my horns. I'm not used to such short ceilings. I assume you sit here, reading books and pining out of the window on a cool autumn's day. What I wouldn't give for a moment of peace in my life. I'm sure you can hear the murmur outside. All of my advisors waiting to usher me to my next meeting. Let's see. Now what exactly do you read? A ballad of corsets and fangs. Oh, well, I'm sure that is just a fantastic read. Much more suited to your taste than mine. I'm more than sure. Let's continue. Oh, a quaint little kitchen. And by the looks of it, you love to cook. I should have you cook for me. Better meals than what Muriel can make. No, bless her heart. Between you and me, I think her eyesight is going, and she gets the ingredients mixed up from time to time. But she tries her best. Fed is best. Am I right? You know, this reminds me of a story from my childhood. I was a small lad who grew up in a small village. Not many of us, so it led to it being a close group of families. Every day I would walk home from demon school and smell the most delicious cooking wafting its way to my nose. It was Miss Joanna. She always had the best pies, soups, and dishes. I was a little bit of a naughty lad in my younger days. I would steal a bit of her cooking and run the rest of the way home, gleefully laughing to myself as I ate her delicious food. One day there was this delicious pie steaming on her windowsill. With my pudgy little fingers outstretched, I reached for a handful, the raspberries giving me no reason not to. Just then, Miss Joanna's hand shot out from inside the window. She caught me, red-handed, quite literally. I'll never forget the look in her eyes, this devilish twinkle, that told me the gig was up. I stood there, shocked, then ran crying home, both from the surprise of being caught and knowing deep down I would never taste Miss Joanna's food again. Anyways, funny how the mind works, isn't it? That was so long ago. I do wonder what happened to her and the rest of that village. Well, on to better pastures, I say. This is quite the spectacular house, though. And you all live like this. I'm happy to see my recent tax changes have helped. You know, as the king, I don't get any more gold if I've taken it all away from you. I may be a demonic ruler, but I can be a kind one. All this talk of food has made me famished. What say you prepare me a meal? I mean, You are the host, after all, and I am merely a humble guest. You hesitated. What is it? Not up to the task. You can cook me anything. No need to make it a special meal. Just cook me what you would make yourself on a day like this. I promise you surely cannot disappoint me. Not after what gruel I've been served these past few months. Oh, that poor woman. She tries her best. A little smaller than I'm used to. I sure hope I don't break this one, too. You should have seen the look on the previous family's faces. The chair broke into dust, it seemed, when I took a seat. I told them they would get a replacement soon enough. Oh, I felt terrible. But all's well that ends well. You have quite the view here. Ah, thank you. So polite and well-mannered. I wish I could say I enjoy the view from my castle. But all I stare at is the end of a very long hall. Sometimes I like to sneak off. There's this terrific little spot behind the castle. It looks down upon the valley. Very peaceful. Unfortunately, my advisors have become privy to it. It's now the first place they come looking when I'm missing. It smells terrific. It's making me even more hungry. The mark of a good meal, if I do say. I won't spoil what it is by asking, so I'll just wait until it's served. You know, the way your hair falls, and you constantly tuck it back behind your ear, it's rather cute. Too busy to tend to your hair, so you just frustrate yourself with it instead. Oh my, you turned redder than the raspberries in my story. I did not mean anything by it. I call a flower beautiful when I see one. That is all. Don't let me interrupt you from your cooking. Should I be the one to ruin the dish, I would never forgive myself. A beautiful dish from a beautiful maiden, ruined by my brutish ways. Oh my, that was quick. Usually I'm left at the table for hours. I think Muriel falls asleep in the kitchen from time to time. Oh, by the gods. What is this melody of delicious smells and sights? Shepherd's pie, you say? A humble name for a fantastic dish. Now, if you do excuse me, I shall enjoy your hard work. Oh my, this is heavenly. And that means something coming from me of all demons. Where did you learn to cook like this? Self-taught. I suppose necessity is the mother of invention after all. Oh, absolutely delicious. Please, you don't have to stand there. Take a seat. This is your house, after all. How do you do it? I think that shall remain a mystery. No, I can't even begin to fathom on how to compliment you on such a splendid meal. My oh my, before it gets out, you'll have people lined up through the street wanting a plate. Yes, yes. Wouldn't that be a sight to see? Huh? I know. I have the perfect idea. Why don't you come with me? Replace Muriel. I mean, help her around the kitchen. All that you have to do is cook when I'm hungry, and you are free to do with the rest of your time as you please. Sound like a deal? Oh, don't be scared. What's wrong? Worried it's a ploy to capture you or some nonsense? Not to worry. If I wanted you in my dungeon, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Just think of it. You can have your wonderful cooking appreciated. And here, just to grease the ropes a little, I'll even include a small salary for you. Just a bit of gold each month for your trouble. How's 100,000 sound? Oh, is that not enough? I could discuss with my clerk what a common human... It's fine. All right. I just want to make sure you are properly compensated. Those skills of yours. Muriel could learn a thing or two. Or maybe not with how she's going. Well, it's decided. Tomorrow you shall start. I eat every morning at sunup. I expect you there, making me another fantastic meal. Oh, and do not worry about your home. I will have my guards stripped clean and recreated in the castle, down to the inch. Don't you worry. You won't even be able to tell. Oh my, I must say that food made me a bit tired. I'm off to the castle. Maybe sneaking a nap, or at least try to. Well, it was a pleasant being your guest, Miss Beautiful. It is quite fitting. Well, until tomorrow, get some rest. You've got quite the day ahead of you.